So hello everyone, welcome to a new video in this step plugin series. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how I went from taking about 30 minutes to produce a reel to produce the same reel in about 5 minutes. Everything with an automation script. So this video, it's all about Python programming and automation. So having said that, let's start. So this is the situation. Just to give you a bit of context, sometimes I create reels by taking segments from YouTube podcasts. I add some sarcastic or personal comments, then I'll upload them to social network. So this process was taking about 30 minutes for a final reel of 1 minute and 30 seconds long. So this process was as follows. I had to open the YouTube video, I had to search approximately the segment of interest. Then I had to turn on OBS Studio for screen recording. Then I record the segment. Then I had to open Shotcut Video Editor, which is the program that I use. And then I had to load the segment and update a video canvas that I already have in place with new text. Finally, I had to export the video and wait for the final rendering. So this whole process approximately takes about 25 or 30 minutes per video. So it's heavily manual and takes a lot of time. Since I wanted to focus on other tasks, but I didn't want to stop producing reels, I decided to create an automation script. So this is what I did. For the task, I wanted to create an automation script with Python to download segments from YouTube. I want this script to place that video segment into a canvas with a mobile format. I wanted to add some watermark, a hook text, and then render it. Also, I need to include a flag to debug the video result. It should be something as easy as enter the parameters URL, hook text, start and end timestamps of the segment, run the script, and get the video. That's it. That's all what I wanted. So, what is the action? As usually, I asked for help to my friend Gemini, and he proposed to use the libraries yt-dlp, FFmpeg, and MoviePy. After some iterations, I had a functional script to fetch a video segment from YouTube, add a hook text, and produce a reel. Remember that I wanted a way to debug the video, so Gemini suggested to add a debug flag to get only the first frame of the video. Once I am okay with the layout of the video, the watermark, and the hook text, I can turn off the flag and produce the final video. So there was a problem, by the way. Although this script was working properly, it was taking about 12 minutes to produce the video. I thought this was not okay, since the whole purpose of this is to save time. So I continue in a pair programming session with Gemini, and Gemini mentioned that resizing the video and creating the layout with MoviePy was the major bottleneck. Again, after some iterations, I decided to move the process of resizing the video and creating the layout to do it entirely with FFmpeg. So this was a big win because I was able to reduce the time of processing the video less than 1 minute. So that's what it takes at the end. So to be fair, I leave my computer specifications in the description of the video so you can test and compare. Okay? So the result is that I ended up with a fully functional script where I can insert only the URL from YouTube, the start and end timestamp, a hook text, and produce a real ready video to share in social network. So there was a kind of scientific accident here because the videos that I was producing with my old workflow, they were not HD. But with this new process, I'm able to produce HD videos. And that is because some parameters that I use with yt-dlp tool. And this is a big win since have improved the quality of my videos. These videos have a better engagement in social networks. So to recap now, my workflow is as follows. So I just open a YouTube video, I approximately search the segment of interest and write down the start and end timestamp. I put these whole parameters in my script. I debug the layout and hook text, which it took about less than 1 minute, I think. And then I just run the script. And this new process now takes about 3 and 5 minutes per video. So this is a huge win. Okay, and this is the result. So let's see if we can see a demo right now. Okay guys, let's see a quick demo of how this script works. I'm gonna take as an example one video of my YouTube channel. I'm going to use the URL of the video as we discussed, the parameters such as a start and end timestamp of the segment, and the hook text. I also have other parameters such as flags for debugging and also the watermark. Okay, now I'm going to execute the script, Python produce short. I'm gonna hit run. Let's see. Okay, so what we have now is the book frame. As you can see, this is the book frame. And here I have the hook test. This guy has a course on MRI processing. And this is a frame of the video that I'm using. It is my watermark. So this layout was built with a script, and this can be personalized, of course, for everyone needs. But this is the layout that I use. Now I need to debug this test, and I'm gonna add carriage return here. This guy has a course on MRI processing. I'm gonna do this one. And I'm going to update the book flag. Sorry, not the book flag, the one to download to get the segment. So I don't have to download the segment again. I'm just gonna use a temporary version that have been downloaded, and I'm going to work with that. So this is very quick. I'm going to review the book frame again, and now the text looks better. This guy has a course on MI preprocess. Okay, now the layout looks okay to me, and I'm going to turn off the debug flag, and I'm going to produce the final video. Okay, I execute the script again. I wait a bit, and now I have my final video ready. So let's see how it looks like.
Hello
Hello
everyone,
everyone.
this is
This
an
is an
introductory
introductory
video
video
about the
about the
content that I
content
will
that I
be
will be
uploading to this
uploading to this
course.
course.
So this
So
course
this
is
course is
about how
about
to
how to
apply
apply
different
different
preprocessing
preprocessing
techniques.
techniques.
So
Okay, something to mention here is that this video has been cut off a bit in the side, but this is something that I have specified specifically for my script. So if in case that I need the full video, I just have to adjust some of the parameters. And again, if I need another layout configuration, I can update the script as well. I just want to highlight that this layout is specifically for my needs. Okay, so in case you want to build your own script, you can personalize to your own layout, and once you have that ready, you can use the same script again and again for produce your videos. So that's it guys, thanks for watching, and I see you in the next video. Okay, hello everyone. So this is a test about okay, this is a test. Okay guys, this is a test about what I'm gonna do.